This week we read Parsha Shemini, where the second half of the Parsha speaks about the laws of kashrut. In discussing those laws, it tells us about seafood, whatever's got snapir v'kaskeset, fins and scales we may consume, whatever does not have fins and scales we may not consume. The Talmud teaches that all fish with scales indeed have fins, and we know that not all fish with fins have scales, like the catfish and the shark, for example. Now, regarding these fins and scales, if all fish with scales have fins, why bother mentioning both? Just tell us any fish with scales, go ahead and eat it. Any fish without scales, don't. The Lubavitcher Rebbe on this question suggests that fins and scales represent different characteristics of human beings. He suggests that the fins, that which propels the fish to move forwards in the water, represents the ambition of a person, whereas the scales, that which protects the fish from its surroundings as somewhat of a layer of armor, represents his morals and values. If the fish is primarily focused on ambition, if we as people are always focused on striving for more, we run the risk of making a grave mistake. We run the risk of, despite achieving great things, they might be great in a negative way. They might be great in a destructive way. On the other hand, if our scales are in place, if our scales of our morals and our values are where we need them to be, then when we develop our fins, when we develop our ambition, which we certainly will, we can be certain that we will go forward to greatness, to actually achieve things that will be remembered for a proper legacy. I'm not throwing away my shot. Don't throw away your shot. But when you take that shot, make sure that your scales are in place. Make sure that your armor, that your values and morals are where they need to be so that you can truly accomplish great things. Shabbat Shalom and good Shabbos to all.